I'm about to get knocked into oblivion, I think. Okay, he's a special Crydon. There's the eruption, I'm dead. I live. I haven't seen an eruption in Groudon in a while. He's running both special mons that are supposed to be physical usually. You know what that tells me? That tells me this guy is probably a 5-year-old. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet Violet Regulation H VGC. TROPIUS is an interesting mon because it actually fits a unique role currently, and it's actually able to kind of be slotted on these teams that like to spam ground type moves. And also gets a kind of a unique move pool, more of a supportive move pool with stuff like Wide Guard and Tailwind. So it's actually a really cool TROPIUS team that I actually ended up stumbling across. I found this team on Discord. I don't know if it was the original person that actually made the team that posted it. I'm not 100% sure. I think somebody on Discord was just sharing the team, but I do not have a pace for this team. Keep that in mind. I just have a rental for this team, so I'm assuming it was just being shared on there. I'm not sure exactly as his team, or Yon. I'm not sure how you say the name exactly. I think it's Yoan. I think that's the creator of the team, or if it actually is, I'm not sure. But kind of a cool team. I've seen TROPIUS, and I've seen this bunch of other like pretty cool stuff on this team, so I figured I'd feature for you guys. It's been a while. I don't even remember the last time I've used TROPIUS, let alone seen TROPIUS in VGC, so I'm gonna kind of run through this team. They're gonna hop in some games. If you guys like the videos, keep on showing support, and I'll keep on bringing them your guys' way. If you guys want to submit any teams to me, or like have me feature like something specific, or have like any ideas you guys want to see me feature as well, let me know with the rental codes. If you guys have a specific team or something you guys want to have me look for going forward, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have a rental code, send it, or just post in the comments. I'll check the team out, or either on Discord or on X. Both links to those down below as well. If you guys want to get in contact with me, just share your teams with me. Not saying I'm going to feature every single team I get, but I will check out most of the teams I do get, and if I do like them, I will feature them. So, especially if they're more kind of like oddball, unique stuff that isn't like cookie cutter like copy paste rental garbage. But the TROPIUS on this team with the Citrus Berry Harvest. If you guys know how Harvest actually works, it's a 50% chance to harvest the berry and get your berry back after it's popped. So in the sun, it's actually a 100% chance to harvest your berry. So it kind of gives you some cool self-sustain with the Citrus Berry there. With the Torkoal also on this team. You have Wide Guard, which is really nice, just mainly because you don't have to really worry about stuff like Make It Rain. There's a few other spread moves, other Heat Waves, Icy Wind, that type of thing. You can kind of play against. Also Expanding Force is another one that's kind of common. Blizzard, a few other things. And then you have the Helping Hand there, and then Tailwind, mainly just for kind of speed control on this team. Maybe for the Armor Rogue. And I don't know if the Torkoal's really going to be outspeeding very much under Tailwind, but they can maybe outspeed some stuff with your slower teams if that's what you're going against. But the Eject Pack Torkoal on this team, pretty much what it is, you send it in to get the sun up. Either you get intimidated by an Intimidate Mon, or you overheat, and you hopefully live, and you don't die on the same turn, and then you eject pack out into something else. It's kind of what it really is. Same with like the TROPIUS, if you want to get the Tailwind up, just Tailwind, and then go for like overheat, and then go right into the Garchomp on the following turn, or something like that. It's kind of cool. Or even like the Indeedee can work that way. Got the Hatterene on this team with the Terra Psychic. You got the Trick Room, just Expanding Force, Dazzling Gleam, really standard set with Life Orb. Power Herb Armor Rogue with Terra Grass. Kind of a cool mon, and it also gets boosted by the sun. Then you have the Power Herb there with the Meteor Beam, can catch some stuff off guard, like Salamence and a few other dragon flying types like Dragonite as well, can maybe get caught off guard, especially under Tailwind. So, Blipper is another one too. That can actually get probably one-shots Blipper, which is kind of cool to have something for that. Rocky Helmet and Indeedee on this team with the Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam. It's mainly there to set up Trick Room, and it's kind of for redirection. It's kind of what it really does, more of a standard set. And then you got the Banded Garchomp with Terra Ground, dual ground move spread, and then single target move. And then you got the Outrage and Dragon Claw. No Rock Slide or like Iron Head, which is really interesting. So we're gonna see how that actually does. If you guys want to use this team, rental in the corner. Like I said, I do not have a pace for this team. If you guys maybe can find it online, I don't know, maybe the creator will see this video eventually and post the paste down below or whatever, but I'm sure it's online somewhere. I'm not sure where it is though, but maybe you guys can find it online. But I don't have the paste for it. If you guys want to use it though, rental in the corner. Let's hop in some games, see how it does. Alright, we're here with another game. We're here with a Regulation H team. This looks really similar to like the Carbink team that I actually featured about a month back. If you guys missed that video, go check it out. It's like a Trick Room team with Smackdown, Weakness Policy, Hisui, and Braviary. I don't know if that team actually had Gallade or King Gambit on it though. I don't think it did. So I think this is a little bit of a different team. I'm not 100% sure though. I'd have to go back and check. So my opponent's running Trick Room for sure. I think one really good thing here is like the Garchomp's really good into him. But I have to be really careful because he probably has Wide Guard on the Gallade. So what do I want to do here? I think Torkoal's really good here too. What do I want to do? I'm going to bring Garchomp. I'm going to bring the Garchomp here. I think I'm going to lead with the Tropius. I think Wide Guard is also pretty good here because he has double spread move on his team. I'm going to bring the Torkoal. Actually, I'm not going to... I'm gonna lead with Torkoal. I'm going to lead with the Torkoal and bring the Tropius in the back. I think I'm going to bring the Hatterene here. I think it looks pretty good. It just depends what he really brings, though. I'm assuming he brings Carbink. Carbink's pretty good into my team. It can kind of do whatever it wants. If you guys like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Let's just lead with this, actually. So I'm assuming like Fake Out Trick Room here is what he's going to go for. I kind of just want an Earthquake here because, like, what does he fake out? Like, if he fakes out the Torkoal, then the Garchomp can just one-shot something on his team. He's in a bad spot. I'm just gonna Earthquake. I'm gonna Earthquake and I'm gonna go right into Tropius here. I'm expecting a Terra, like a Terra flying here from something. I like Shiny Carbink. Man, Shiny Carbink look cool. By far, probably one of my more favorite Shinies, especially from Gen 6. Really, really cool Shiny. So much an Earthquake. This is a banded Earthquake. Doesn't even bring him down to Sash. Endeavor. That's fine. That is completely fine. I'm fine with Endeavor. That just pops my Citrus, and it's gonna make me get my another Citrus Berry back, so that's fine. So that means on this next turn too, like I just Earthquake again here. The Sneasler does not have anything to one-shot me, I don't think. Unless he's like Terra Blast Ice for whatever reason, which would be really weird. I think he just takes out the Tropius here, if I'm being real. I'm in Helping Hand, though, I think. He's probably Sash, actually. He's probably Sash Sneasler. So I'm going to go attack the Sneasler here. It's coming in. Edie, okay. Oh, so that's he gets the Unburden boost, okay. I mean, I don't know what that does for you, though. Like, you're still the fastest thing on the field. Unless he thinks I'm Scarf Garchomp. Or he's Terra Flying. Maybe that's what it is. He's Terra Flying. Oh, he's Terra Dark. Okay. I mean, this is a banded Earthquake, though. Like, I still think an Earthquake's going to bring you down to Sash. Like, Rough Skin, you got the crit there. The Rough Skin breaks your Focus Sash now, too, so that's fine, I guess. God, that was just a waste. It just one-shots the Indeedee. I didn't think it was going to one-shot the Indeedee, okay. If I knew it was going to one-shot the Indeedee, I would have went for Tailwind. I would have, but I thought he was going to stay in with Carbink. It's so low on health where I don't think it's really worth keeping it around. I really don't know what Carbink does because it gets outspit by everything on my team. I get my Citrus Berry back. If he has Wide Guard here, he can actually fuck over all my plans, though. If he does have Wide Guard. I don't know, we're gonna see if he has Wide Guard. I'm gonna call his bluff. I'm gonna see if he does have Wide Guard. If he does, that's pretty bad for me, but I think from this range of Leaf Storm, he just surrenders. He doesn't have Wide Guard. He's like, yeah, I got absolutely just screwed over by Garchomp. Bad Garchomp, Tropius putting in work, making a guy surrender. I guess Endeavor Carbink too. I guess if you bring it down to Sash, makes sense too. But I don't know, I think if he really wanted to win there, though, he needed to set up Trick Room. That's the only way he was going to get around that, and he never did. So that's kind of his main issue there. I think the clutch swap out from the Torkoal into the Tropius there is also really nice. So able to get my health back with the Citrus Berry, with the Harvest and all that too. So I'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we heard the game. My opponent is running the entire category of legendaries. Koraidon, he did not hold any punch. He just threw them all onto it. He's like, fuck it, I'm taking every legendary in my PC and I'm going on to the casual ladder tonight to ruin somebody's night. That's what he wanted to do. Kyurem White, Dawnwings Necrozma, Galarian Articuno, Solgaleo, Groudon, and Koraidon. The good thing is he's probably setting up Sun for me for free, so I don't have to worry about having to bring Sun. One good thing. What do you want to do here? I think the Garchomp is really good, but I have to try to get Tailwind up, and I don't know how I can actually even do that. I think what I do here is I lead the Tropius to try to get Tailwind up, or possibly even for like Wide Guard, it would be pretty good versus like Precipice Blade. I'm going to bring the Indeedee for redirection, so I can get my Tailwind up. Bring the Armor Rogue, looks pretty nice here. I'm gonna bring Garchomp, I think that's what I do. This one ain't unwinnable, but it just depends what he really brings. I have to have everything like go really good in my favor to try to win. Yes, I'm gonna lead full on Sun. I'm leading both of my Sun Mons turn 1. I think Precipice Blades here, he might just go for that or like Heat Crash, but I might be able to outspeed the Groudon depending on how much speed he has. I don't know if this Tropius has any speed though. I'm going to try to Tailwind, and I'm going to follow me here. I think the Indeedee probably just gets fucking one-shotted by everything he wants to do though. I'm about to get knocked into oblivion, I think. Okay, he's a special Koraidon. There's the Eruption, I'm dead. I live. I haven't seen the Eruption in Groudon in a while. He's running both special Mons that are supposed to be physical usually. You know what that tells me? That tells me this guy is probably a 5-year-old. Wow, mommy, look at my team! I got all these cool legendaries. Groudon, Koraidon, Articuno, Kyurem. Wow, little Jimmy, that's cool. That team looks really nice. Hey, now I'm going to go onto the casual ladder and I'm going to try to ruin somebody's night. With all these legendaries, I'm unstoppable now. Exactly what my opponent thinks. I'm going to try to Dazzling Gleam here. Maybe I can get some free chip damage on the Koraidon for the Groudon when that comes in. That'd be really nice. That actually does over half. Didn't think it was going to do that much. Tropius is dead. Oh, I actually live, barely. There's that Citrus Berry proc. So I should be able to heal pretty much back after, pretty much where I was, actually. There's the Eruption getting blocked by the Wide Guard. Guarantee you my opponent didn't even know Wide Guard existed. He's like, well, why can't I click my move? Why doesn't it do any damage? I just Wide Guard again. I Wide Guard again, and I'm a Dazzling Gleam. I'm kind of wasting turns at Tailwind, which kind of suck, but like as long as I get rid of the Koraidon, I should be good. And if I can get some more chip damage on Groudon for like Earthquake later, I should still be good. It's gonna be a game where Garchomp just has to carry it on its back, though. Like I don't understand what else I'm gonna be able to do here. I guess Armor Rogue ain't too bad into his team too, but I really need Tailwind for Armor Rogue to actually do anything. So he literally gets one shot at by half his team. Here, that actually ain't too bad. That's weak to Dazzling Gleam, so I can get some more free damage here, hopefully. I think I just Wide Guard again. I think the Tropius probably drops here. Dazzling Gleam again for some more chip. If this is like Specs Groudon, like I'll be shocked because it really didn't even do that much damage to me. I thought it would like one-shot both of my Mons. Goodbye, Tropius. Yeah, I'm done dealing with this thing. Fusion Flare, click it and get it out of here. There's the Eruption again. I think what I do on this next turn, I'm going to lose Tailwind here, but I don't think it matters that much. Garchomp still should outspeed. I'm going to go into the Armor Rogue instead and try to go for Meteor Beam. He might be like Specs Groudon because he hasn't changed his move up for whatever reason. Yeah, or he's just too stupid. He doesn't know that he can click a different move. I'm going to Meteor Beam into the Kyurem. Follow me here. He might not know it either, but he might give me a free Flash Fire boost here, actually. And he might actually boost me. You might not know that I actually have Flash Fire. Because that was maybe directed at the Armor Rogue. I don't think he was going after the Indeed either. For the Kyurem, goodbye. Here's the Erupt. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Am I really not Flash? I'm Weak Armor. Oh, I'm Weak Armor, Armor Rogue. I thought I was Flash Fire. Never mind. It only works for physical moves too, so that kind of sucks. Comes the Krozma. That's fine. I think I actually outspeed both of these Mons, so. Part of me, what I want to do here is I want to actually lock myself into Earthquake, and I'm going to go Terra Grass here. I'm going to go Terra Grass. I don't have any more terrain, unfortunately, but I don't know, I'm at like, what, +1? Will +1 Expanding Force take the Groudon out? I'm not sure. I guess I can Armor Cannon the Necrozma, but I think the Necrozma is more of a threat here than the Groudon actually is. Just keep spamming Eruptions, so I don't really care. I have to go Terra Grass. I want to go Terra Grass. Terra Grass. Actually, I don't know if I want to go Terra Grass. I guess I need to because I need to live in Earthquake here. So I'm going to Earthquake. YOLO. Going Terra Grass here, though, is really risky. I need this Earthquake to kill the Groudon, otherwise I'm probably dead to the Groudon anyways, so. I can probably live in Earthquake, but I'm not going to live an Eruption from, like, half health. Hey, they both live. I think it's probably going to be a 1v1, though, so. This Armor Cannon should get the KO. I'm at +1. Get wrecked. Holding our own versus an entire team of legendaries, y'all. We're doing really good. We're wrapping up the match. Now he changes his move. So you meaning to tell me you were not Choice Specs the entire time? And you could have changed up your move when the sun was up to do more damage? Okay, little Timmy, that for sure tells me you're probably a 5-year-old. I'll just send this guy back to the fucking trainer school. Get absolutely wrecked. Get wrecked. Don't rage quit on me, though. Please don't rage quit on me, or I'll tell your mom. Okay, good. I bet he didn't expect that tonight. He went on the ladder. He's like, oh yeah, I have an entire team of legendaries. There's no way I can lose now. Until he ran into me and I put the guy down. He's like, wow, I didn't think I was going to be able to lose. How did I lose? I have an entire team of legends. How did I lose to this normal team of Pokemon? Probably made the guy start crying. Little Jimmy started crying. Had to be done. I'll see you guys in one more game. Alright, here's one more match. It has Golden Go, Hisuian Samurott, Espathra, Hydrapple, Sneasler, and Ampharos. So, Tropius looks really good here, just mainly for wide guard stuff. And Tailwind looks really nice here, so I think I'll bring the Tropius. Garchomp looks really nice here too. I think I'm going to bring the Garchomp for sure. Looks really good into his team. I guess apart from Hydrapple, but I can always lock myself into a Dragon type move. What else do I want to bring here? I kind of want to actually lead Torkoal. Torkoal lead wouldn't really be too bad here, actually. I think I'm going to lead Torkoal instead. Just for the sun. And I'm going to lead the Garchomp here, and I'll bring the Tropius in the back like I did a few games ago. Kind of fake my opponent out to get the sun set up. Reduce some damage from the Samurott if I need to. What else do I want to bring here? It's either Armor Rogue or it's the Hatterene, I think. Armor Rogue. I'll bring the Armor Rogue. This ain't too bad. This is not too bad here, so I think what I do is I just overheat onto the Hydrapple, that way I switch out. Part of me just wants to click like a Choice Banded Outrage here, I really do, because I know it for sure one-shots Hydrapple. But I really just want to get rid of the Ampharos, because I feel like he's going to be like a Cotton Guard Ampharos. So I think I'm just going to get rid of that here. Protects, okay. That's fine. I'm fine with Protect. This should just flat out one-shot you. Goodbye. Crit did not matter. Props for running the Ampharos though. It's just really bad mon. It's another one of those mons that needs a Mega, hopefully going into the Legends EA. Same with Tropius. Give Tropius a Mega Evolution, please. If you guys don't know either, I think Tropius does not have a stat above a base 100. It literally doesn't have a stat above base 100. That just goes to show you how fucking awful it is. We're making it work though. What do I want to do here? I'm just going to overheat again. Just going to overheat again. I'm going to Stomping Tantrum again. Terra Flying. Watch him be Terra Flying. What's this gonna be? Terra Steel, uh-oh. What are you cooking, bud? Oh, Fake Owl, well, that makes sense, I guess. Sash. How predictable, Sash Sneasler. Every fucking team it is literally Psychic Seed or Sash Sneasler. Every team. How predictable is that? I just Heat Wave now, though. Like, all that really did is just open up the floodgates for Heat Wave here. Like, there's no way... I don't think he one-shots me from this range, at least, so... Go right into the Tropius here. I might be able to tank a Dire Claw, I'm not sure, though. I just Heat Wave. Heat Wave... I don't want to actually Helping Hand, but I just don't know if I'm going to live a Dire Claw, so... That's kind of the problem. He's also at -2, so like I don't think that anything really dies here. Especially the Torkoal, so I think he might even switch. That's what he was going to, though. Nothing really wants to take a Heat Wave. Tailwind. Damn, look at that champion. Eating a dire claw from a Sneasler and living. What a champ. Get that tailwind up like your life depends on it. even with a tailwind up, I still get outsped by the Hydrapple. Oh, he actually lives. Armor Rogue looking real good. Terra Grass Armor Rogue looking great in the back. Really is. I think I just Heat Wave here. I'm actually going to go for a Leaf Storm here onto the Samurott for chip damage. See how much this does. It one-shots him. I didn't expect it to one-shot him. I don't think I'm even invested in special attack. I think this is a full-on like supportive build Tropius. I don't think I have any investment either. I didn't expect that to one-shot. Wow, get wrecked. If you want a showcase of the Immortals right here, it's the Tropius' game. Putting in a finest of work in this match, eating another Draco, living. Guys just sitting here eating citrus berries and vibing. Not even bad. You know, you wouldn't think Tropius is such a bad mod with how good it's actually been doing. I don't know. I've been having some good luck with it, actually. I think it's just mainly because I've been having really good matchups, though. A lot of the matchups that I've been having, the Trophy is actually pretty good into. I think I've just been having really good luck tonight on the ladder. I think that's what it really is. It makes it seem like it's way better than other mod than it actually is. I guarantee you, if I tried using this team on, like, Showdown or even, like, Tropius on, like, some other team on Showdown, I'd get my ass kicked every fucking game. I'd probably drop from, like, mid-tier from like 1300s around there, probably back down to like 1000s. I guarantee you. Especially with how sweaty the teams are on there. So let's talk a little bit about this team. Alright, as for this team, I think it's probably the best Tropius team I've played. Like I said, I think I got some really good luck on the ladder tonight, though I had a lot of games where I think the Tropius was just able to do a lot more work than it normally would have been able to do. So like, I think that's just the main thing that I had going for me. Let me know how you guys do with this team. But overall, it actually synergizes pretty well with the team. When you do bring it, it usually does something most of the time. As long as you don't bring it like into like a incredibly bad matchup where you know what, it's never going to do anything. As long as you have at least like somewhat of a decent matchup where you know it can actually do something, you usually bring it and you usually end up getting some value out of it. Even if it's just like tailwind or like 1 or 2 turns of like wide guard or helping hand, most of the time it still does that. So the Citrus Berry and the Harvest is always great for sustain too, which is really nice to have. So, is it really good Mon? I don't think it is. Like I said, it's got some really good luck with the matchups I had with it tonight. But on this team, it fits pretty well. It fits really well with the Garchomp. It's kind of a budget Vivillon with wide guard, kind of, and helping hand. That's kind of what I see it as. You kind of trade the Sleep Powder for those 2 moves. I think Vivillon's even way better still, though. I'd rather have a Vivillon beside a Garchomp than the Tropius most of the time, just for the Sleep Powder alone, with how valuable that is. But, for what you wanted to do, it's still there. It's a decent amount of work. Apart from that, I think the one thing I actually didn't really bring that much on this team was actually the Hatterene. I think I brought like 2 testing games, and like both of the games it really didn't do that much. I don't know if that was really because I had a bad matchup or I just got unlucky, but that's the one thing I kind of brought the least. Everything else I brought a decent amount of times, though. Armor Rogue, kind of questionable. I'm not sure why the Armor Rogue has weak armor. I'm assuming it's because you can throw it alongside the Garchomp and go Terra Grass, and then like proc your own weak armor, and even have like terrain or something on the field with like a fast weak armor expanding force user, or like a setup user with like a +1 meteor beam boost. I'm assuming that's what it's for. That only really worked for me like 1 game, and even then it didn't really matter that much. So I know it's kind of really situational. A lot of the time you'd rather have the fire immunity, if I'm being real. I think the weak armor is more of a detriment unless you're like preparing to use it every single game or trying to like actively play for it. So I don't know, that's my only other like kind of thing I'd try to maybe change. It's not really like a bad thing, though. I don't think it really holds back the team that much, but there are some certain situations where I could probably see it being kind of more of a detriment. Especially in like the matches where like you gotta have to rely on like live and move and having the defense being lowered. They'll probably lose to like some type of priority move. I can see that happening or something. So, apart from that, really solid team. If you guys want to use a team, rental in the corner. Like I said, I don't have a base for this team, but I'm sure you guys can probably find it online or find it somewhere. So, got a lot more stuff on the way. You guys don't want to miss. If you are new, subscribe, leave a like, share the video. Really helps out the channel. Getting incredibly close to 2,000 subscribers. So, hopefully, at least by the end of the year, I'm hoping we get to 2,000 subs. So, you're hopefully sometime at the end of November or the start of September. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Got a bunch more stuff on the way you guys don't want to miss. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching.